here we go. In this video we're going to be testing the NBQ Slow, which is the low pressure. I know this is the old version of the can. There are some new versions that are out now, so they do a low pressure and a high pressure. They look different to these. I believe this low pressure, the older looking can, is the same as the new low pressure, which has got a kind of more blander look to the can. I've been told by a friend these are really nice, good low pressure cans if you're into low pressure cans. Today we're going to be going and painting at my local spot, doing something quite quick and simple, testing out a few different colours. So yeah, all these cans came with yellow banana caps. Some of them, I don't know if these are actually the stock caps, to be fair, but yeah, some of the cans came like this, and some of the cans came with this little kind of dust cover piece of paper thing over the top, which is kind of cool. So yeah, let's have a quick look on the website, see what the deal is with, alright, NBQ. I saved it in my favourites because I'm super organised. Yeah, there you go, there's a new design, that's how they look like now. There you go, that's the slow, but obviously this is the older version. What are we going to look at? We are going to look at the slow. So the colours, I believe all these colours I've got here are exactly the same as what are still available, so I don't think there's any change in colours. There are obviously quite a few colours in the range, as you can see by going through. More than enough for doing your average piece. 148 colours, matte finish, high coverage. So right, let's get to the wall and see if that's actually true. So here we go, mulched up, sketched up, something simple. So these are the colours we have. I'm going to use those for the outline, 3D, these for the fill. Unfortunately it's kind of not the best contrast to the background, but we'll work with it, see what we do. Right, go try skinny caps, fat caps, calligraphy filling caps, the red ones that I recently started using, which are really cool. Night quill, that should fit on them if you use a night quill. Got one that's a little bit more messy. Right, what are we starting with? The lightest. Which is the lightest? I think it's this one. Let's try it with the yellow banana cap, because that is what came with these cans. So straight away I noticed that you don't really need to shake them up much. Doesn't seem like there's loads of like sediment in the bottom of the cans. Also, later on in this video I'm going to cut one of these open to see whether the balls are plastic or metal. So yeah, let's give it a try. It's 3 colour fade from top to bottom. Valve seems, yeah, valve's nice and soft. Sometimes it's hard to tell with using a night quill. Another problem we have is the mulch isn't really dry yet. So far so good. Seems like a nice paint. Valve's nice, soft, seems controllable, but to be fair it's kind of a bit of a pointless test because most graph paint is good nowadays. Although in recent times the paint that I haven't liked that much is AKA. One of the cans came without a filling mixing ball inside, which was really annoying. But yeah, it is really soft. I know I'm using a night quill, so it makes it easier, but yeah. Right, what cap should we try next? Let's try that. We'll try in a second. And right, the bag of caps. Where is it? I think it might be in here. Yeah. Right. Well, let's try pink dot and a cobra. Right, pink dot. Yep. All good. Yeah, again, pretty good, kind of as expected. A little bit dusty, but kind of what you get with this starter cap. Right, and a used calligraphy filling cap thing. Let's give this a go. I would expect this to be good. If a can is good with one cap, it's generally good with all caps. Here's a used red cap, so it's not filling it as well as it should. If you catch my drift. nice red. So here we go. As I said earlier on in this video, I said I'll cut open one of these cans to have a look inside and see if the balls are metal, which I realised afterwards I could have easily done without cutting it open, because obviously I can check with a magnet whether they are metal or not. Although I don't know whether this magnet's powerful enough. It's from my Fitbit charging lead for my watch, but anyway, the balls are metal, I can tell you that. There you go, they are magnetic, so if you want to keep them silent for whatever reason you may want to keep them silent, you can do that. There are 2 balls inside this can. I don't know whether it's kind of pot luck, whether there's 2, 1 or 3 or whatever, but there's a secondary reason why I cut this can open. Not that I mentioned it earlier, but I could have a look, or we can have a look at this tube and kind of get an idea of it. All the can reviews going forward, I'm going to start cutting the cans open like this, so we can actually see inside them and see what the vibe is. Obviously, I imagine most cans are exactly the same as the structure of the can, but there may be differences when it comes to the mixing ball sizes, which these are probably around, I don't know, 5-6 mil diameter, I'm guessing, something like that. The tube is, I'm going to say about 4 mil outer diameter, maybe not, I don't know, whatever. It's about 4 mil diameter outer, and the inner is, I don't know, 3.5, something like that, 3. This tube's actually got a bit of kind of like, you can see the plastic's like a little bit kind of overturned, so that would actually cause a slight restriction. I don't know whether that's sediment from the paint, or although as you saw earlier on, yeah, I think it is sediment. As you saw earlier on in the video, these cans didn't take much shaking up and there wasn't any silly string coming out of them, so I think they're quite good in that sense, and there's probably very little chance of them blocking up as long as you give them a good shake. So would I use NBQ again? And the answer is definitely yes. It's definitely a good brand. As you would have seen in the video, the pale colours covered quite well, even though the emulsion was still wet. At times it was kind of drawing into the wet emulsion, but yeah, definitely I'll use it again. The red covered really nice, that was really nice. Yeah, all of them covered really good, to be honest. So yeah, I highly recommend. Good colour range, good pressure, valve's nice, paint covers well. I don't know what else to say really, but yeah, I think it's a Spanish brand. I didn't mention that earlier on in the video. I'm pretty sure it's a Spanish brand, and it's got all these other emission stuff which I've never noticed before. I've never seen that on another brand. So it actually says how bad it is for, that's French, emission dans l'air intérieur. Okay, so that's for using inside a house. Yeah, well, there's a B, whatever that means, which probably seems quite good. Anyway, I'll use the can again. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. As you can see on the screen, Graffiti Art is my channel, which is what you're watching now. I really want to get to 1k subscribers at the end of this year, so please subscribe. Drop a comment, tell me what you think about this brand. Have you used it before? Or what is your favourite brand? Or what is your regular go-to brand of paint? Yeah, and give this video a like, thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.